Do you feel like you're the best rapper to come out of Philly?
I feel like I'm the greatest rapper, period. You know what I mean? Not just in no specific place. Like I feel like I'm the best anywhere I go. When I was in Philly, I felt like I was the best. I went to New York, felt like I was the best. Went to Jersey. I'm in Atlanta now, and I still feel like I'm the best. So anywhere I go, when I was in Africa, when I was in China, when I was in Germany, when I was in Europe, I just felt like London. When I was in Australia, I just felt like I was the best everywhere I go. So not just Philly, just period. I mean, I feel like I'm the best. And especially the people that's judging by the real science, like I said, a bunch of fans don't really know enough to judge properly. Just like a lot of fans of basketball don't know really enough about basketball to really judge properly who the best. But they still might say Steph or LeBron or Jordan. They'll just call out names because that's what everybody tell you. So you might not even got to do your research. You just overhear conversations and you'll hear them names. So you'll run with that. Just like in hip hop, they'd be like, who the best? And people would be like Big and Pop. But people might not even be informed enough to know if they the best or not. They'll just say it because it's like that's what they heard people saying. You know what I mean? But they don't know enough about basketball or enough about rap to make the decision themselves.
Right. Big or Pop?
Well, who better?
Yeah.
Can't pick between them. Like they both too great. They both made too much of an impact. I like them. I like both of them for different reasons. You know what I mean?
How do you feel about the people that say Tupac wasn't that lyrical?
Um, I don't know. Well, I would have to understand why they said that. I would have to ask them like, why would they feel that way? And I would have to ask them how many of Pac verses did you hear? Like some people could say Pac ain't that lyrical and might have only heard a few songs. You know what I mean? Might have heard Dear Mama, might have heard uh, a couple songs from him, like a couple singles, and just judging by that, but don't really know what Pac really could do. Like, you know what I mean? So I don't know who said that, but I believe he was super lyrical. And I believe he was a revolutionary, like the type of lyrics that he was rapping wasn't just trying to fit in or just trying to like, you know what I mean, just spit a hot rap. Like it was a lot of points and messages and a lot of deep stuff in Pac lyrics that you had to be you got to be at a certain place to even understand it. Or the majority of stuff that Pac was trying to get across or go over your head, and you will only listen to a small piece of it and think that's not lyrical, because the lyrical stuff that he was doing, you're not catching. You know what I mean? Well, he was able to like put conversation in rap form, make it rhyme. He was piecing up multiple syllables. Um, he could use figurative language when he wanted. He could say stuff that was like double entendre, stuff that had multiple meanings. But even on his diss song, first off, your bitch in the click you claim, West Side where we ride, come a quick wit game. Like that's 3 syllables right there. It's pieced up. People still rhyming 1 syllable in songs today. You know what I mean? Or even 2. He was piecing up 3 back then at will and putting it in talk form, which is difficult to do. He just did it so easily that it might be hard for you to understand. He not like doing it where he trying to make you know he rapping like quick wit game and trying to break it down and let you know he doing it. He just talked it out so smooth that you might not even catch it. You know what I mean? But Pac was a genius, man. Like Pac got so much dope shit. And he was original. You know what I mean? Like I don't know too many. I never heard like nobody sound like Pac. I never heard nobody like, oh, he got his style from this person alone. Like he just was original and went in so many directions that wasn't there before he did it. So I think that's why he lyrical. And if he was around to this day, like still, you would have really even be able to see how lyrical he was. You know what I mean?
How many rappers did you know had tats before Pac? That would get a tats like that.
Yeah, like yeah, tats, the whole gangster mentality, thug life, just and showing that you could be commercial and do songs to show that you got a conscience, you got a heart. But at the same time, you could still be, you know what I'm saying, ready. Like, I'm ready to get it popping. I'm ready to get busy. Like, Dave Chappelle just gave an example like that. He got a new special out called Dreamer. And he gave an example like that. He said, I'm just like Will Smith. I will go crazy and smack the shit out somebody if they disrespect me or somebody I love. That's in me. But Chris Rock in me too. I could get smacked and not do nothing because I know it's a lot at jeopardy and I know I could tarnish a lot. So to keep everything together, I might not do nothing if somebody smack me. That's a part of me too. But you don't got to be fake because both of them is a part of you. And you don't have to react the same time every time. It just depends on the situation. And that's what make you a man when you can make them type of decisions. So I feel like that's what Pac was showing. Like, you know what I mean? Sometimes I can be the Chris Rock, you know what I mean, and fall back. But at other times I could be Will Smith and I'm ready to smack the shit out you. But that's still me. They both my personalities. Just like they show you got a good and bad conscience. But they both you. Your bad conscience don't belong to somebody else, and only your good conscience is yours, or only your bad conscience is yours. It's like they both are part of you, yin and yang. Like everybody got different sides to them, but some people only want to show one side, and I feel like that's faker than showing all of you. So that's why I respect the ball.